Thank you very much, Iman. She did whisper in my ear that I should tell everyone that we've got another 45 minutes to go. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm mindful that I'm the last thing standing between you and a well-deserved cocktail outside in the cold weather. But as we conclude, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to all the guests and a special word to the award-winning Iman Rapeti, who've really kept us, pulled this together, what is a real complex topic with a lot of energy and very good humor as well. So thank you very much, Iman. Thanks to the teams who've helped put this together for us as well, the marketing team of Standard Bank. I think you guys outdid yourself as usual. I'd also like to extend a special thanks in his absentia to our keynote speaker, the Honorable Dr. Khoisenzo Ramakgopa, as well for his thought-provoking remarks that he set up this discussion that we had today. Thank you to Mr. Nyati, Siyabulela Baba. Thank you for your encouraging and reassuring words that you provided today, and the importance, I suppose, of being very clear on what is it that we're after, what is the right thing to do for our countries, for our country and our region, and let that be the sort of the North Star that guides what we need to do. Thanks to all the moderators and panelists and session framers as well. Furthermore, I'd like to say a word of thanks to all our clients. Thank you for your continued support. This conference we do not only for the sake of engaging in what is actually quite a complex topic, but we create a space for people across the continent to really deal with something that's really important, but to come up with solutions that work for this continent and for all our markets. And so thank you for your continued support in that. Throughout the summit, we explored a range of topics. There were three, for myself at least, significant takeaways that I would like to just highlight. The first one is that it's very clear that Africa is made up of 54 very different markets in a very different starting point as each approaches this transition. And that the transition should not be approached for the sake of just transition, but it should make sure that it's done in a manner that secures energy, that reduces the price of the production of energy, and that it continues to achieve the social goals of each of our markets. I suppose, and in there, the theme of local content came up in quite a number of panels, and which was an interesting deviation from the previous discussions. The next one for myself was that it is very clear that this will require a huge collective effort. I think we've all gone past the debate on whether what's right to do or what's wrong, but how do we actually do it? We've definitely transitioned these discussions much more to practically what are the things that can be done. And whilst we spend a lot of what's not being done, it's easy to miss a lot of the progress that's been made in the last 4 years since the first conference that we've had. But that was an interesting point that came through. And lastly, just the energy infrastructure that is required to unlock what all of our goals that sits across the various markets and the various objectives each of the countries have. The last point, and Mteto reminded us on, actually ultimately leadership matters. It really does matter in this. And part of that leadership will be, we all need to be open-minded. Data changes, information changes, and we need to be open-minded and not be dogmatic in terms of what we thought was right to do, because things are changing. And as part of that leadership is our ability to connect with people who are trying to solve same problems, but who might be coming from different points of views, and to be really amenable to that. Lastly, I would like to thank Shengu, our Group Chief Executive, Usim Chabalala, as well as our Deputy Chairman of our board, Jaco Marais, for their continued support for this conference and helping us partner with our clients to really find solutions to these, as I mentioned, complex challenges. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you enjoy your drinks. Thanks.